Hey everyone, how's it going? A big welcome to another video. In this video, I will be explaining how to beat the French defense, and specifically, I will be focusing on the Fort Knox variation. Now, if you are a competitive chess player and you want to fund your chess progress, then you might be interested in starting a side hustle to earn an extra income online. If that's the case, go to the link in the description, insert your name and email, and watch my free introductory training where you will learn the 3 secrets my mentors use to generate a consistent income online and how you can do it too, even if you have no previous experience. So I will be sharing my screen right now, and I will get to the point. So here we are. Okay. So the French defense arises after e4, e6, and it's also my favorite defense with black. And here after d4, which is the most common move, of course there are some sidelines, but d4, d5 are the main moves. And here two of the most popular ways for white to play are either knight d2 and or knight c3. So I've played both of these moves, as you can see in ChessBase. Well, these moves are different in many cases. For example, knight c3 allows the win-aware, bishop b4, while knight d2 allows c5, which is considered to equalize in the very high level. But anyway, some cases though they transpose, and one of them is d takes e4. So knight takes e4, and now the Fort Knox is defined by the move bishop d7. So here one of the most popular and probably the best way to play for white is to get the knight out, develop a piece in the center, and now bishop c6, which reveals the whole idea of the Fort Knox, because in the French defense the light square bishop is known to be black's worst minor piece because of the pawn structure. However, here the bishop has come to c6 on an active diagonal, and this is the point of this opening system. Now, of course, it's violated some opening principles like don't move the same piece twice or knights before bishops, but this is the system. And after bishop d3, it's a very principled way of playing for white because it gets a piece out in the center and it also protects the knight on e4, which was under attack. Now, knight d7 is the main move, and it's the best way to play here because it prepares the knight from g8 to come to f6 and allows a recapture with the knight. However, some people, they've played knight f6 here, and after knight f6, the best way to play for white and the way that punishes this move is to take, because in this situation the best move for black is to take with the pawn and to get into this position, which is certainly interesting. It is also similar to the Larsen variation of the Caro-Kann with knight f6 in the classical variation and g takes f6. Of course, black will get the g file for his rook, so he's going to play rook g8. It's going to be very hard for black to castle short, so probably they will either stay in the center or castle long. Of course, they will have the g file. They have doubled pawns also. Yeah, but this is the way to go for black because the other move is just completely losing. Queen takes f6. And it might look natural to take with the queen and, you avoid the doubling of the pawns. However, here after the move bishop g5, this is completely winning for white, and the reason is that bishop takes f3 does not work because of queen d2. Queen d2 protects the bishop, ensures that the black queen is going to be lost, and also the white queen is out of any danger. So obviously I need to show this, but queen takes d4 is met by bishop b5, and now the black queen is lost. If queen b7, then we just take the queen with the bishop. If knight c6, the knight is pinned, so we just take the queen on d4 and we're completely winning. So there is nothing that can be done here. So queen takes d4 just loses the game on the spot. If black wants to prolong the game a bit further, Then what they should do is play bishop takes g2, and after bishop takes f6, take the rook, and now bishop h4 is the best move here for white. And the material is supposed to be equal because black has a pawn, a minor piece, in this case a knight, and a rook. For the queen they have lost, so it's 5 plus 3 plus 1, that's 9 to 9. But I turned on the engine and it said plus 6 for white, and it's obvious that here white is completely winning. And from here it's just a matter of technique. Of course, it's very important to know how to convert the advantage, and this has been over the years probably my main weakness, converting the advantage. But in this position, white has a completely winning position, and yeah, this is a very cool trap to know, because even if you play third move knight d2, the Tarrasch variation, or if you play third move knight c3, it transposes after d takes e4, knight takes e4, and here the Fort Knox is relatively unexplored. It's not the most common, it might not be what you're expecting, but if you know this trap and you follow the basic opening principles, you can get a great position, because here, assuming that black knows about knight d7 and why they should not play knight f6 first, here you can just castle, and after knight f6, well, taking plays into black's hands, even though that's also playable. But here you have interesting options, such as knight g3 is one of them, and also knight d2 is another, and it's completely your choice which one of the two you prefer. But here white should get at least a slight advantage. Here, for example, one idea for white is to go knight c4 and knight a5 to harass black's powerful bishop. Knight g3 is also perfectly playable. Yeah, but what I wanted to show was this cool opening trap. So this video is useful to people who play the Fort Knox with black, so that they know to play it in the right way with knight d7 and not with knight f6, or at least if you're going to play with knight f6, to take back with the g pawn. And this video is useful, of course, to people who play the white side and who face the French defense. Regardless if they go knight d2 or knight c3, it transposes, so it's relevant for both of those types of players. And of course, to people who fit in both categories, people who play the Fort Knox with black, and to people who play knight d2 or knight c3 on the third move against the French defense. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took value from it. I just wanted to say that if you are a competitive chess player and you want to fund your chess progress, just like myself, and you have big dreams, just like myself, then of course you know that chess is a very expensive sport, because definitely chess is a sport. For example, traveling to tournaments, it has expenses like transport if it's in another city, accommodation if not a one-day event, also entry fees. If you're really serious about your chess, then you might want to hire a coach and to invest into chess books and courses. Well, if that's the case, then you might be interested in starting a side hustle to earn an extra income online. If that's the case, go to the link in the description, insert your name and email, and watch my free introductory training, where you will learn the 3 secrets my mentors use to generate a consistent income online, and how you can do it too, even if you have no previous experience. If you're a subscriber, I will catch you at the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.